Feeling.
I'm very Phil.
He conquered.
You sound very Phil. I'm very Phil.
And cleaned out all the heavyweights.
Yeah, Tyson Fury?
But for Oleksandr Usyk,
He beat Tyson
this
Fury?
was never just about titles. He fights for something deeper, for a nation in turmoil, for a legacy built on grit and grace. He's undisputed. He's undefeated.
He undefeated? Never lost. Hold on, where you from? Ukraine? That was Ukraine, am I tripping? Bro, hold on, bro. Y'all was spamming him in the comments, I ain't gonna lie. I know it took me a while to react to him, but I'm here. I'm sorry it took me a while, but I'm here. But y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow your boy on this journey. But let me know in the comments who I should react to next, boxing-wise. But, hey, the legends are coming. I got some reactions that's coming. So, hey. I ain't never heard of dude. Undefeated.
He's unbreakable.
This is pretty spectacular.
And
He's a heavyweight doing that? The fuck is you doing? Bro, my knees hurt.
just might be
right
the
now,
greatest heavyweight of any era. This is the story of Oleksandr Usyk. Welcome back to Fight Story.
Of any era.
Don't push the horses.
Shout out to Fight Story, man.
Don't push the horses.
Don't push what?
Don't push the horses.
Where you from? I don't know. It might be somewhere else. I don't
Long
know.
before the bright lights and title belts, Oleksandr Usyk was just a boy from Simferopol, a quiet port city on the edge of the Black Sea. As a child, he poured his energy into football. Quick feet, constant motion, the pitch was his escape.
Oh,
But his
that
father, a
feet.
stern, disciplined man shaped by military life, saw something restless in his son. He pointed him toward the boxing gym. His amateur record wasn't just impressive, it was historic. 335 wins, just 15 losses. A masterclass in timing, adaptability, and control.
Bro.
The pinnacle came in London,
Bro.
2012.
Yeah, how many
when
wins?
he captured Olympic gold and left no doubt about his place among the
Yeah,
greats.
Olympic gold. Once you get that gold.
The referee, I think, is the world champion, about to become the Olympic champion, and he's got Rusev again. He has done it. He has done it. What a look of relief.
But behind the triumph, there was pain. The man who first led him to the
Ukraine.
gym, who gave him structure and belief, wasn't there to see it.
What happened?
Usyk's father
His
passed
daddy
away
died?
just days after the games. And so, the medal didn't go on a mantle.
Man, it's always some shit. Well, I tell you.
Come
what.
on now, dog.
And it's always some of these videos, ain't it?
Man.
Rest
in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. It's always,
He was placed in the coffin, and that grief never left. But it didn't weaken him. It shaped him.
Makes him stronger,
A quiet
man.
fire that would follow him into every ring,
My thing is,
every round, every war to come. Usyk's move to the professional ranks
I wanna
didn't
see
feel
who
like
he-
a transition.
if
It
he
felt like
undefeated,
a
I want to see who he
homecoming.
fought.
He brought with him the pedigree of an Olympic gold medalist, the footwork of a lightweight, and the backing of the Klitschko brothers. Icons who
Klitschko
knew greatness
brothers.
when they saw it.
Для профі-дебюту, мабуть, ну, кращої атмосфери не знайти. Бурхливо просто такий акцентовані.
Them heavyweights, bro. Them heavyweights ain't got really do too much, bro. They
9
touch you
fights,
going down.
9 knockouts. One after the other, Usyk dismantled his opponents with surgical precision.
And them left hooks be nasty. Ugh, sleep. You done.
Southpaw stance, feints, angles, control. He made seasoned pros look like they were chasing shadows.
He look fast, man. He don't look too fast.
With every win,
Like he hit
the
hard as
whispers
hell,
grew
though.
louder. This wasn't just another Olympian with hype. This was something different. By his 10th fight, Usyk was in line for a world title. His opponent, Krzysztof Głowacki, the undefeated WBO Cruiserweight champion.
Okay.
The fight took place in Poland, enemy territory, but Usyk didn't flinch.
Of Cruiserweight.
Show me some.
From the opening bell, he set the pace,
That left
circling,
nasty.
probing, controlling the distance with a southpaw jab that snapped Głowacki's rhythm in half.
Usyk's got a box. He's got to keep it long. He's got a southpaw jab. He's popping it off. He's finding a few left hooks and left hand.
The champion tried to press, to brawl, to drag Usyk into chaos, but it never came. Every time he stepped in, Usyk made him pay. Clean left hands, sharp angles, constant movement.
This will get more exciting. Shield, as if to say, I'm in control here.
Putting around that ring. They're good body shots.
Usyk must be wary of these counters. These are good body shots.
He fast.
Imagine that he's hitting, and it's stopping Głowacki working.
Głowacki was game from start to finish, but effort alone wasn't enough. Against Usyk's footwork, angles, and precision, he was chasing shadows. This wasn't just a fight. It was a masterclass in control.
But it's very rare in such a big match.
Block! He think he blocking, but you not. Getting punched.
And it really is a tremendous effort, but again he gets pinged. Coming back and showing that they didn't hurt. Body shots as well.
Adjusting that angle's a bit good.
Lovely right hand. But remember, the punches just bounced.
He taking them legs. He got a chin, I tell you that.
Influence on these judges.
Welcome to the Cruiserweight. That's a great
he about to go down.
from Usyk.
Boy, he's very, very fit. But the heart of the champion here in Grazzi.
5 seconds left. They both go toe-to-toe. There'll be huge respect.
The decision was unanimous. With just 10 fights, Oleksandr Usyk captured the WBO world title, surpassing the legendary pace set by Evander Holyfield. But for Usyk, it was never about just one belt. This was the beginning.
He put work on Buddy, though, I ain't gonna lie. Buddy got a chin, though. He ain't go down.
A particular skill or talent that you have that makes you special, like Bernard Hopkins said he was special?
Ну, он специальный, а я обычный парень из Украины, который будет показывать красивый бокс, который умеет.
Usyk's next two fights took him to the United States, an intentional move to showcase his craft on boxing's biggest stage.
Hold on, what year was this?
An intentional move
16?
to showcase his craft on boxing's biggest stage. And he didn't disappoint. Against Thabiso Mishunu, he put on a clinic, breaking him down round by round before closing the show in the 9th.
After going down for the second time, and there.
Against Michael Hunter, he did the same. An undefeated American prospect with Olympic pedigree, Hunter came to win.
Come here.
Yep. That's those left hands to the body that did it.
But Usyk showed levels. He controlled the tempo, dictated the pace, and in the final round,
it's a heavyweight, bro. He don't even look like a heavyweight. I ain't gonna lie.
Undeniable.
Shit, over with, man.
Then came the World Boxing Super Series, a tournament built to decide one thing.
What is this? I ain't never heard of this.
The true king of the division. 8 elite fighters, all the belts on the line, just the best against the best. The goal was clear: unify the division and carve your name into boxing history.
On the air, like this.
Usyk's first opponent, Marco Huck, a former longtime WBO champion with heavy hands, a mean streak, and a reputation for bending the rules. From the opening round, Usyk took control. He dictated the pace, smothered the chaos, and made Huck miss.
Come here, don't run. You talk a good talk. Come here. Oh, uppercut is nasty. Oh, that counter. Oh, my, that counter was nasty. Left hand counter too. Boom, boom. Nah, he nasty with it, I ain't gonna lie. He faster than it. He fast. I ain't think he was that. He fast. His counters are nasty. That counter shit look like Conor, I ain't gonna lie.
In the 8th, Huck showed his old habits, landing a cheap shot while Usyk was down. But Usyk, unbothered, he rose without protest, reset, and let his hands go.
It kind of has a drop. Come on, man. Boom! He about to go down. Hum. It's over with.
Oleksandr Usyk had just made a statement. 1 down, 2 to go. The road to undisputed was now in motion. Usyk's next bout wasn't just a fight, it was a unification war. Across the ring stood Maris Briedis, undefeated, proud owner of the WBC title, and known to his people as the Latvian Punisher. The arena, Arga, his hometown, packed to the rafters with a partisan crowd, ready to witness their champion defend home soil.
Come on, man!
Here we go then, the first of a schedule 12.
From the opening bell, it was war. Sharp, tactical, and fought at a relentless pace. Briedis came out fast, pressing forward behind a stiff jab and clean right hands.
He pressing him.
He wasn't just surviving Usyk's rhythm, he was disrupting it.
Who has far more experience than he, but back comes Usyk now. Of a training camp.
Oh, yeah.
Retreat from Usyk. Quick success. One to the head, one to the body. Back comes Usyk with a right hook, left cross salvo at mid-range from Briedis. Usyk being forced backwards, but now plants his feet and tries to force Briedis. His 5th round, he spits a fleck of blood.
He fat. He said,
left hand, which drives Briedis backwards. Briedis becoming a little bit disorganized. Stands his ground momentarily, gets through the left jab before taking.
Both men dug in. Neither
the fat ass, bro. Them heavyweights don't even. They don't like they getting tired, bro.
That's chess with fists. Every move met with a counter move. Every feint answered. Timing, precision, footwork. This was elite.
Oh, cracking right the roof here at the Riga Arena.
He almost with him.
Impossible to discourage.
In the championship rounds,
Usyk
here
we go.
Another gear. His feet never stopped moving. His hands never stopped working. And in the 12th, he delivered his masterpiece, pouring on combinations, making his final argument to the judges.
And still, both men punching right up until the final bell.
It was close. It could have gone either way. But that night, fate chose Usyk.
They gave it to Usyk. Hey.
Oleksandr Usyk is the new unified Cruiserweight champion of the world.
Damn.
The undisputed fight had finally arrived. In the heart of Moscow, beneath the domed roof of the Olympiyskiy sports complex, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Murat Gassiev, undefeated, ruthless, and armed with 2 world titles, was no joke.
He's reminding both boxers of their risk. And the battle for the undisputed Cruiserweight World Championship is underway.
From the opening round, it was clear. Usyk wasn't there to trade. He was there to paint a masterpiece.
Remember, this is just his professional ranks. Murat Gassiev competing in
but I mean, as we said, no, Usyk, he's the road warrior.
7th fight outside.
While Gassiev loaded up on power shots, Usyk danced around him with footwork that seemed almost unfair.
Gassiev targeting the artillery of Gassiev. But despite being the more eye-catching draw, there is a 4th judge and then a count back.
By round 4, the rhythm had been set. Gassiev was swinging at shadows. Every time he tried to corner Usyk, he got turned. Every time he tried to explode, he ate a 3-punch combination.
For left hand and then a right uppercut fashion from Oleksandr Usyk. And again, making Gassiev miss rather badly. Always moving. And when he gets moving
in the later rounds, I don't think he's going to mind losing the first.
His counter punches is crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
The pattern continued. Usyk's engine never faded. He landed in volume and disrupted Gassiev's timing.
Looking to employ a similar type of strategy throughout his career. But Usyk once again, non-stop punching through the mid.
Fast, short, chopping punches, using great, unbelievable.
A punch of the caliber of Gassiev is all.
Round 12 was a shutout. He threw 95 punches in the final 3 minutes alone, nearly triple Gassiev's output. The crowd in Moscow, once thunderous, had gone quiet.
And Oleksandr Usyk gets on his bike.
When the final bell rang, there was no doubt. It had been a boxing clinic. Unanimous decision. All 4 belts. And with that, Oleksandr Usyk became the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, the first to do it in the four-belt era, and
the first to do it in the four-belt era? Hold on, I'm trying to think about
all four belts. And with that, Oleksandr Usyk became the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, the first to do it in the four-belt era, and only the second in history after Evander Holyfield.
So I ain't watching Evander Holyfield yet. I just don't understand how these belt divisions work. I gotta watch a video on how these belts and these divisions work. Because UFC different, and then boxing is different than fighting. It's just different because the belts works different. Boxing is WBC, IBO. It's hard. So I gotta find a video on that, but say the first to do it, so legend.
I have massive respect for him. Nothing but respect. But tomorrow, you see, he looks, he sees.
If we get our cameraman to turn around.
The heavyweight division was firmly in Usyk's sights, but before making the leap, he wanted one final stand, a grand finale in front of a stadium crowd against a dangerous and respected opponent.
Oh, he was at lightweight.
And let's not forget,
I mean,
I have the one thing that he doesn't have.
He wasn't heavyweight
yet. And that's
yet.
a punch that can switch lights off within the blink of an eye.
How are you feeling? I'm
What you mean?
Really see something special.
Usyk can knock people out too, though. What you
Early
mean?
on, Bellew made it competitive. He boxed smart, stayed composed, and even won a few rounds on the cards.
Instead of getting through that, you're going to have to knock it away to try to get inside of that.
Good straight right hand by
Bellew. You're talking to him. He's talking to him, Dave.
But Usyk was doing what he always does, downloading data, letting Bellew show his hand, calculating.
That are just different. Oh, good shot by Bellew, the counter right hand for Usyk to come at him.
Oh, dang, them counters nasty, I'm telling you.
Bellew shakes his head. He's showing a willingness to throw it and risk whatever will come back.
But by round 8, the gap in class was undeniable. Usyk had been inching closer, turning the screw with every feint, every angle, every step. Then came the shot.
And then he nailed him right.
Oh!
Fatality.
Step. Then came the shot.
And then he nailed him right.
A devastating left hand that shut Bellew's lights out in an instant. Just like that, it was over.
Dang!
Bellew's farewell. Usyk's final act at Cruiserweight. A brutal
Bam!
reminder that
So
Undisputed
Cruiserweight
wasn't
is right
the
before
peak.
heavyweight.
It was merely the prologue.
Alright. It's basically, how many, what's the weight limit on that, though, man?
In a division ruled by giants, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder, Oleksandr Usyk's move to heavyweight raised eyebrows. Was he too small? Could that elusive technical style survive against men so much bigger? And most of all, did he have the power to earn their respect? His debut against Chaz.
Oh, so he just dominated Cruiserweight the whole time. Just dominated them boys. I'm just going to heavyweight, man. You know what I'm saying? Challenge myself. I fuck with it.
Was smooth, clinical, and one-sided, but it didn't silence the critics. In fact, the doubts only grew after his next bout. Against Derek Chisora, a rugged, relentless heavyweight with a history of chaos,
what the fuck
Usyk
is wrong
was
with him?
stepping into fire. Chisora had recently flattened Artur Szpilka and David Price, and he promised to do this.
Fatality.
That nigga, bro.
Chisora had
Watch how
recently
he
flattened
failed.
Artur Szpilka and David Price, and he promised to do the same to the slick Ukrainian. He didn't come to box.
Why he going to
came
white
brawl,
paint?
to drag
Why he
Usyk.
going to white paint that say war? What's up with that? He's a goofball. What is he doing? Like
into deep waters and drown him.
We're gonna trick a trick on the Ukrainian guy and we're gonna bust him up.
Personalities practice for over a year, be white hot all the.
And for the first few rounds, Chisora gave Usyk all kinds of trouble. He didn't care about footwork or finesse. He came to fight. Wild overhands, thudding body shots, looping hooks, anything that would land.
It's a big boy.
The footwork wasn't enough. The weight disparity was real. And for the first...
Like, what's the weight disparity on that, though? Like, how many pounds is he coming in heavier than Usyk? Cause cruiserweight probably got a defined weight limit. Heavyweight probably don't got no defined weight limit, huh? Heavyweight probably just you can fight whatever weight you want to do. But cruiserweight got a defined heavyweight. That's probably like the heavyweight division in UFC. But UFC, you think I think you can't go over a certain amount of weight.
This time, Usyk looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's going to take this beautiful southpaw skills as he gets around there. That's where Chisora.
But Usyk never panicked. He adapted. By the middle rounds, he'd settled into the rhythm. He timed the rushes, sidestepped the chaos, and punished Chisora every time he
counters nasty, and them hooks.
He turned the storm into a pattern and then took control.
Body shots. Now he's going Zora. Yeah, he's having
bomb!
Yeah, he mixes it up so well. Usyk. Left hook again. He throws still going. The Indian summer nearly 37. Resistance from Chisora.
He beat him up. He just beat him up.
And while Chisora had his moments, the decision was clear. Usyk had passed the test, but it hadn't come without questions. What would happen if he faced Anthony Joshua, the unified champion, the Olympic gold medalist, the man who had once dropped and dethroned Vladimir Klitschko?
Vladimir Klitschko. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't watching Anthony Joshua yet, bro. He's a specimen, though, bro. He only look human. When I be seeing him on IG, he don't look human. Let me know in the comments if we watching, bro. Let me know. But I be like in the older fight. I be like in the older ghosts, to be honest. But let me know if y'all want me to watch Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching. I ain't mad at him.
Unified champion, the
Olympic gold medalist. I like it.
The man who had once dropped and dethroned Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh my, he hit hard.
What fitness, what heart from Klitschko, but the fight has been stopped.
There is no game plan. It's win. Do you know what I mean? Because you never know what's going to happen when the first bell goes. So what can I say is I just pray. That's my game plan, is to pray.
Anthony Joshua was back on the rise. After the shock defeat to Andy Ruiz, he had reclaimed his title.
Andy Ruiz? Oh, shit.
He followed it up with a dominant knockout of Kubrat Pulev, reasserting his place among the elite. The confidence was back. The swagger had returned. And to the British faithful, the message was clear. The king was home again.
Oleksandr Usyk from the good backhand.
But from the opening bell, it felt like a mismatch. Usyk didn't just outbox Joshua, he outclassed him.
Who may have come out here and won this first round. That front foot so he can fly that backhand like that. Usyk going straight after the champ.
While Joshua waited for the perfect shot, Usyk picked
man,
him apart.
he made
one jab, one angle,
that's
one
crazy.
pivot at a time.
Bomb!
Believe it or not,
it's a boxing G. Hey, he just a boxing master.
By round 9, Joshua's right eye was nearly shut.
He beat him break, bro.
Anthony Joshua's got to win these final 2 rounds.
And in the 12th, Usyk closed the show, pressing forward, landing in combinations, pushing the bigger man back against the ropes. The bell rang. The scorecards came in. Unanimous decision. Oleksandr Usyk had done the unthinkable.
Damn, I ain't know he beat Anthony Joshua. Oh, he legit, huh? He legit. He did Anthony Joshua the worst way. He humbled some of the great ones. Well, you know, some of the good ones. I ain't gonna say Anthony Joshua a great one yet, but humble them folks.
A former cruiserweight had just outboxed the heavyweight king.
That's crazy.
Everything in Ukraine had come to a standstill. The Russian invasion shook the nation to its core.
Yeah.
Like many of his countrymen, Oleksandr Usyk reported to the front lines, not as a champion, but as a citizen defending his home.
What?
But when Vitaly Klitschko called, the mission changed. Usyk was urged to return, not to abandon the cause, but to serve it on a global stage, to fight not just for belts, but for something far deeper. This time, Usyk wasn't just fighting to defend titles. He was fighting to show the world what Ukraine stood for.
Super IBF and WBO crowns, or
The bell rang, and from the start, the energy was different. Joshua came with intent. He went to the body, cut the ring, landed hard right hands. And for the first time in their rivalry, Usyk looked like he had to dig deeper.
there's a right hand and a body shot from Joshua. Usyk, no problem for Joshua. Body shot, Joshua was good.
He going to that body, huh?
Go for it, really throw these shots in. That's what he's doing. Matt, can he get Usyk in real trouble here? And he'll want to try and do it again.
But as always, Usyk responded.
Usyk said, I'm like that for real, for real.
He surged.
His hand fast, I ain't gonna lie, his hand
39
fast.
punches, nearly doubling Joshua's output
Oh
in
my
one of
God,
the
that
most
uppercut
critical
was
rounds of the
nasty.
fight.
Bam, uppercut right up.
Usyk finding the answers, punches raining in now. And he looks
It's a good fight, I can't lie. It's a great fight. Both of these fights was great. Both of these fights.
Both men were drained, but only one had done enough. A split decision, but the right one.
Damn.
Usyk had done it again. This time under greater pressure. This time for more than titles. This time with a nation behind him.
The nation on his back. Fighting for his nation, man. Shout out to him.
Me and you! You got me!
I love Tyson. I love Tyson Fury. I ain't know. See, I'm glad I'm watching this now, bro. Cause
Rabbit! Pussy!
The road to Fury versus Usyk wasn't just a negotiation. It was a battlefield. What stood in the way? Money, egos, and the unstoppable force that is Tyson Fury.
Where I'm standing, Usyk, you and your team are worth 30%. You either take it or you leave it.
Pretty baby, I accept your offer. 70-30, split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley.
Usyk, you little bag. Sign the contract, get your money, and get up.
Weeks turned into months. Deadlines were missed. Excuses were made. At one point, it looked like Fury might talk his way out of the fight entirely. Then came the Saudis.
Fury was scared, man.
With royal backing and bottomless pockets, the fight was suddenly real. No more posturing, no more delays.
Try and get his forehead bearing down on Usyk and impose himself on him.
I'm gonna bust him. Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit.
What?
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
What?
I don't want a more. You know what's coming. You're getting smashed to pieces, sausage.
This was it. Undisputed at heavyweight. The first since Lennox Lewis. The first ever in the four-belt era. And for Usyk, a chance at history. To become undisputed in two weight divisions.
Since Lennox Lewis.
A feat reserved for the rarest of fighters.
For the unified heavyweight championship of the world, protect yourself. It's all about the jab inside the Fury. The home of that left hand to the body as well.
And sooner or later, I gotta go back on my archives though before we watch Tyson.
But never retreat.
Y'all was just y'all was spamming Usyk, so I had to. Y'all was spamming. I couldn't let y'all keep going.
He's wondering what's going on. He's trying to.
Oh, bomb!
Usyk knew the momentum had to shift, and in round 9, he forced it. A brutal left hand cracked through Fury's guard.
Boom! Got him! The Gypsy King got on his feet. The Gypsy King got on his feet. He got on his feet.
Fury was lucky the referee didn't wave it off. He was finished. In the
He was damn near close to
it was
finish.
all Usyk.
Ooh,
He
Usyk
surged
just beating
ahead,
the brakes off,
landing
but to the
clean,
body,
calculated shots,
to the head.
breaking Fury's rhythm and spirit. When the final bell rang, the judges delivered a split decision. But there was no controversy. The right man had won. Oleksandr Usyk had made history, becoming the first man to unify all 4 belts at cruiserweight and heavyweight. He dedicated his win.
Damn. At cruiserweight and heavyweight? So he's this era GOAT, huh? He's this era GOAT.
Into someone special to his heart.
I miss my father.
Rest in peace, man.
I know. He's here. Maybe like after.
6 months later, the rematch was signed. This time, Fury was as quiet as a mouse. No mind games, no insults. He knew now none of it worked on Usyk.
Yeah, that shit ain't
so
riding,
Fury locked in, focused, determined to win the only way left with his skills.
He got all the
my
belts.
angel helped me.
All
but
the
my
belts.
God, Jesus helped me, and my family and my team. My wife more helped me.
Remember when I said great or stop?
This time, it was a different fight. Both men knew what to expect. There were no surprises, just a war.
Oh, no, bro, I don't know how Usyk doing it, bro. Tyson Fury big as hell. Oh! Uppercut, nasty. On go.
The final bell
He
rang,
can go.
and there was no doubt. A unanimous decision, still undefeated, still undisputed, still the king.
Usyk, I want my revenge. I want my revenge, Usyk. Well done on tonight. Well done on tonight. God bless. I want my revenge for the robbery last time. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go.
In their first meeting, Daniel Dubois came in young,
Daniel
hungry,
Dubois.
and quietly confident. He was the bigger and younger man, and he could punch. Then came the controversy. The infamous low blow. Was it really low? Or did Dubois land the body shot that should have made him champion? One thing's certain.
He did what now? That was definitely a body shot. I mean,
The infamous low blow. Was it really low?
bomb.
Or
That's
did
a
Dubois
body
land the
shot.
body shot that
Oh,
should have
that's a
made him
body. That's a
champion?
clean
Was
one.
it really low?
Bomb.
Or did Dubois land the body shot that should have made him champion?
That's not a body shot?
One thing's certain, he didn't get the win. And after the fight, Dubois didn't hold back. He believed he was robbed.
No, I didn't think that was a low blow. I thought that landed, and I've been cheated out of victory tonight, but
Dubois returned with vengeance. A 3-fight win streak reignited belief. First, he stopped undefeated American contender Jarrell Miller in the 10th. Then came Filip Hrgovic, another unbeaten threat. Against the odds, Dubois dismantled him.
Dubois.
And then the shocker, Wembley Stadium, 90,000 fans. Anthony Joshua, Dubois, the underdog again, sparked him out in the 5th.
Oh, he sparked him.
fatality.
He sparked Anthony Joshua. Nah, Dubois here said I'm him.
Now 27, he was no longer the unsure prospect that faced Usyk 2 years earlier. He walked in with spite, with power, and with a chip on his shoulder the size of that low blow. He believed he'd been robbed, and this was his chance to settle the score.
Don't push the horses.
Pardon me?
Don't push the horses.
Don't push what?
Don't push the horses.
Don't push the horses. July 19th. That's my birthday, bro. That's my birthday last year.
From the opening bell, Dubois came out with intent, pressing forward, looking to make a statement. But Usyk wasn't fazed. He had seen this before. Bigger men. Younger
Oh my
men,
God, boy,
men with
throwing him
power
down
and
there.
pressure.
His counters are nasty. Mom, that pull counter.
Dubois loaded up,
The best
looking
heavyweight
for
of
that
that, I ain't
same
gonna lie.
body shot from the first fight.
These pull counters
Usyk
are
was
nasty.
making him miss, tagging him in return and controlling the pace. Every time he stepped in, Usyk beat him to the punch. The angles, the footwork, the tempo changes. It was a masterclass in control.
That left hand comes right through the middle. His punches, selecting. Was that good? And Dubois just gets what Usyk, the crowd are chanting. The AQ is just looking at Dubois' body and then puts an impact to the chin.
And then came the inevitable.
Boom! Sleep them bomb. He the goat of this era, bro. He beat everybody, bro. He beat everybody twice. That nigga humbled the greats twice. What are you talking about? You know all of them.
At the end of the day, salute. You saw the Godfather, I hope. I salute Don Usyk, the great Usyk.
Thank you so much.
He represents all good people because he does it the right way. He carries himself like a real champion outside the ring. And he represents all those people in the Ukraine. He represents them all. That, hey, never give up. We got the heavyweight champion on our side.
That's a fact, bro. Never give up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to all the people that still fighting, man. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life, bro. But Usyk, man, he didn't go to this era, bro. He beat everybody twice. I still gotta go back in the archives. I still gotta watch Mike. I ain't watched Mike yet. I ain't watched Lennox Lewis yet. We still gotta go back, but bro, Usyk said I got something to say about that, man. Let me know in the comments where y'all got him ranked that all time. And I'm gonna say on that video, man. Y'all already know what's gonna be no cap.